Happy Women's Day, everyone! In this video, I prepared for you top 10 list of most feminine perfumes from my collection, specifically for you, dear ladies. And among them is also going to be one designer perfume. And to find out what that is, please keep on watching this video, and also don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up and of course subscribe to my channel, because I would love to have you back. And once you're done with that, we can get started with the top 10 list of feminine marketed perfumes that will help you feel women's energy. Let's do that! Hi guys! Welcome back to this exciting video that I was inspired by the 8th of March, International Women's Day. And you know what? Although I'm not the biggest fan when it comes to gender categorization, particularly in perfumery, I find that we all can agree that sometimes fragrance can go towards feminine or masculine directions. That's why I would like to know from you which kind of fragrances you would categorize as rather feminine. And once you're sharing with me your thoughts, I'm getting started with my top 10 list of mostly niche perfumes, and they are all marketed as feminine perfumes. That was my idea behind this video. Not only that I decided that they are more suitable for ladies, but they are actually marketed and sold as women's fragrances. But of course, you can wear whatever makes you happy. I just wanted to wear something really feminine smelling today. I look, you know, pink, sort of feminine, curls, nice, pretty, but of course you can wear a masculine perfume and feel the power. But whatever makes you feel very comfortable, that's the way to go. Just in case you're looking for feminine niche perfumes, hopefully you will learn something new in this video. In case you need more information regarding these fragrances, you can find some of my reviews on them down below in the description box, or you can also ask me questions. But with that being said, I'm getting started with a perfume that will open this list, and it's just perfect for that because it is called Odeur de Femina, and it is by the French brand Parfume. Now guys, this fragrance is very, very strong. So it smells like a very powerful lady, who's super beautiful too, and she just attracts you with both power and beauty. It's a fragrance about the rose that is peppery, but not masculine peppery. It's feminine spiciness, and it is also very musky. Rose and musk is a beautiful notes combination in perfumery, and in here it's very, very dominant. Those two notes create, you know, the core of this composition. It is powdery and also a little bit oily, and what I love a lot about this particular fragrance is its gorgeous musky rosy sillage. So I just adore smelling fragrance as I move around, and it's one of my most worn feminine perfumes from the collection. And in case you're looking for something rosy and you love musk with your rose, I'm telling you, it's one of the best fragrances you can find with those two notes. But in case you're looking for something more fresh and romantic, oh my goodness, what could be better than a lilac fragrance, right? Because that's kind of like a symbol of spring to me, which is my most favorite season, that I find is also feminine. And you know, I appreciate not only for the warmth after cold winter, but also for all the aromas in the air that come from blooming trees and flowers. And lilac is just my personal favorite thing, and this fragrance Aphrodite by Tiziana Terenzi really takes you on a walk outside through the blooming lilac, because in the opening it really smells like lilac flower, and it's pretty hard to find in perfumes, and I have already created a whole top list of lilac dominant fragrances. So in case you like that flower and you want to smell like it, check out that video. But I can tell you that this is a gorgeous example of truly springy, romantic and light ethereal fragrance that has beautiful amount of fruitiness, floralcy, muskiness, sweetness, but I love it mostly for that gorgeous lilac opening. And you know what is another symbol of floral spring. Of course, Mimosa. Mimosa is actually associated with the 8th of March, and I have a couple of Mimosa fragrances in my collection, but for this video I chose Habanita L'Esprit by Molinard, which is a flanker of their very well-known Habanita perfume. And I blind bought this fragrance, which I'm very happy about because it's something that's very feminine and powdery. Now, I love powdery perfumes. I find powdery fragrances are rather feminine, and in here, although Mimosa really adds to the powderiness, main powder comes from musk, and this is a cool and clean musk. It's not hot or warm. So if you're a rather cool lady and you like chic, clean, elegant perfumes, you will like it, because it gives me almost makeup vibes, but you know, of a lady that is very hard to get. So if you like those vibes, I think you will really like it, because it smells classy, it smells very French and very hard to get like. And I like to wear it with Benny. Just saying. Let's speak about this makeup vibe for a second, okay? I have another fragrance on today's list, which I mention quite often on my channel, I won't lie, so probably the majority of you have already heard my description of Parfum d'Automne by Maison Violet, but I will mention it once again in this video just because it is very feminine in my personal opinion, and that's because, great, I sprayed in my mouth. That's what I love to do when I'm excited. No, seriously, main note in here is violet, accompanied by violet leaves and iris, but mostly you will get pomady violet, and violet can smell like lipstick. So this is lipsticky, pomady kind of fragrance that has a very nice touch of peach to it, so it smells like peach skin and a beautifully powdery violet. And just in case you're interested in this fragrance or any other one from this brand, I have a discount code for you which you can use to save some money, and this is my personal favorite because I obviously love to wear a lipstick, and you know, sometimes lipsticks are scented with violet, so if you crave that, then that's what you'll get in beautiful Parfum d'Automne. Honestly, such a beautiful perfume. Lipstick-like, and what could be more feminine than the scent of the lipstick? Are you bored of powdery perfumes? No? Great, because I have another one, and that's the designer mention that I promised you in the beginning, and it's my signature designer perfume, Mon Guerlain by Guerlain. Now guys, this fragrance is interesting because it's not a typically powdery fragrance, because in the opening there is so much freshness that comes from bergamot and lavender, but it's a feminine fougere, so there is a lot of vanilla and coumarin as well, and the powderiness comes rather from iris and vanilla, but I really love it for the tenderness that it kinda gives me. So it's like the hug of most beautiful woman, and you remember who's the face of Mon Guerlain, right? That's Angelina Jolie, and isn't she the best woman alive? I'm joking, but I just really love her, and if you wanna feel inside as feminine and beautiful, but also strong and characterful as she is, Mon Guerlain is the one I personally recommend and love. That's just like the most beautiful feminine perfume on the designer market, hands down, in my personal humble opinion. Okay, now let's move on from powdery perfumes to something more juicy, more fresh, more floral. And you know what that fragrance is? It's something exceptional, something you won't hear from other reviewers, so it's exclusive stuff here I have in my hand, called Daria by Samarco, and this is one of the best white floral fragrances that I've ever experienced, and probably the best gardenia fragrance I know. So guys, you will get every single part of this gorgeous white flower, the petal, the stem, everything. It's intoxicating scent of gardenia that you will get in Daria, but it's honey-like, so there is beautiful sweetness and also green stems of the flower, and I just love it. For the realistic vibe, it's just like a beautiful exotic lady in a way, if you know what I'm talking about, and it's just very bold. I think it's for bold ladies who really love floral perfumes and cannot get enough. You know what I'm talking about? Sometimes perfumes are just not enough floral, and most importantly, not realistic enough. It doesn't smell like a real flower. This perfume smells just like the real flower, and although I love gardenia, it's very hard to impress me with the gardenia perfume, and Daria is the best one I know, created by Giovanni Sammarco, who has the lightest powdery touch in perfumery, for which I really appreciate his talent. But this is least powdery perfume from his collection, so you can only imagine how much I love the rest of his line. Let's talk about Asian perfumery and exotic, beautiful ladies who are, of course, geishas. This fragrance, Geisha Baton by Aroma M Perfumes, is inspired by the geisha, and to me it smells like cream out of peony and vanilla. Oh God, like honestly, it's a dangerous perfume. It will make you fall in love till the end of your life with it. So this fragrance smells like peony, and it smells also like vanilla, but not sweet vanilla. It's like sandalwood vanilla with peony. I don't know how to describe it. It's just such a beautiful fragrance. And if you want more details about it, I have an entire review dedicated to this specific fragrance. That's how much I love it. But I can tell you that every single time I have it on me, I am aware that I'm wearing it. So it's very recognizable in a way. And so fun. It's like pure beauty in a bottle. Honestly, so pretty you could cry. It's like a woman you know that you will never get, and you're like fascinated by her beauty, and at the same time you're like, oh my God, how God would create something so beautiful. So yeah, I know a lot of hype for this fragrance, but in my opinion it's really worth it, and it's something unique. Not every woman will wear it, so if you have an opportunity to check it out, definitely do so. Let's talk about a very dramatic fragrance, well, in my personal opinion, and that is Ballerina No. 5 by Les Parfums de Rosine, gorgeous French brand that creates lovely rosy perfumes, but this one is not as rosy as many other of their fragrances. Actually, you know what's very cool about this fragrance? I'll tell you. It's how not dry powdery it is. Does that make sense to you? So I mean, like, powdery fragrances are usually on the dry side, and this is the opposite of those powdery perfumes. Instead, it's like juicy and fruity powderiness. So that makes sense. In here we have a couple of notes that could create that impression, because there is fig, there is lychee, there is tangerine, so that's zesty and bright. There are so many flowers too, including rose, violet and orange blossom, and heliotrope brings in the powdery aspect itself, but once again, because of the fruits, it's on the refreshing side, yet it is a daring perfume. It's kind of like a lady who's super sexy. So it's like a sexy feminine scent in a bottle that I personally love to wear when it's a bit darker outside. So I know that for many people, sweet perfumes are rather feminine, and I have here the sweetest feminine perfume I own, and that's Madeline from Masque Milano's collection called Le Don de Masque. This Italian fragrance is inspired by the dessert Mont Blanc, sorry. And it smells like whipped cream with vanilla, very lactonic, milky. So delicious. And I really appreciate it for the note of chestnut that brings in almost like a burnt caramelized finish. So it's for those who want compliments, who know that they love powdery and sweet perfumes, and it's just like the most delicious feminine perfume I know, hands down, and I really love it. So I mean, like, if you are a sweet lady, then you need the sweet fragrance. Yeah, that's all I can tell you about it. And guys, this list wouldn't be completed without absolutely breathtaking fragrance in and out called Isabella by the Royal Crown. It's something special, probably not for everyone. Another powdery fragrance that takes a boozy twist, you know, because there is rum, tuberose, vanilla and some woods. So I would say because it has such an old-fashioned scent, it's rather for those with mature fragrances in perfumery and is very expensive. So only in case if you're feeling very extra. And that, my friends, completed this video. I'm wearing all of these top 10 fragrances right now and I smell divine. So I will go out and enjoy this day and I wish you all the best. So ladies, if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and if there are any questions left, go ahead, I'm here to chat with you. What I would like to hear from you is, did I inspire you to try out some of these perfumes? If so, let me know what that is, and also what makes you feel fragrance is feminine. Maybe that's a specific note, maybe a genre of a perfume. Let me know, let's start a discussion, and if you can share your feminine favorites, I would love to know about them. And if you want more content from me, please check out my social media, and in case you want to support my channel, please donate on Buy Me Coffee website. All the helpful links are gonna be down below, and on that note, I hope you enjoyed watching this, and if so, thumbs up, I highly appreciate it. Subscription as well. If you don't want to miss my content, then you can actually activate the bell and then you'll get notifications when I post new videos. And guys, really appreciate women around you because they are beautiful and amazing. And yeah, let's stay together. Women's power, woohoo! So that was all from me today. I'm just like so in love with myself. And thank you so much for staying here, for supporting me. I really appreciate all women and men, and let me know if you would like to see more videos like this about feminine perfumes. Maybe you want a designer part, I could do that. So on that note, I'll be looking forward to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye!